When I was 7 on New Year's Eve, Grandpa visited me in a dream, said don't eat the third dish he made. Nobody believed me. My parents even yelled at me for killing the vibe. I just stared at those beautiful ribs and kept my chopsticks down. The whole family ended up in the hospital, food poisoning. I was the only one fine. 20 years later, I got laid off. Grandpa visited me in a dream a second time. There's gold hidden in the walls of the old house, don't tell a soul. Yeah, right. Grandpa was just a farmer back in the day. Barely kept his 3 sons alive through the famine. If there was gold, wouldn't someone have found it by now? I laughed it off, but then I caught my own reflection in the glass and froze. I had the exact same look on my face as my family did the first time they heard about Grandpa's dream. They didn't believe it either, and they all ended up in the hospital. My uncle's 2 sons ate the most ribs, only one made it, and he's never been right in the head since. We suspected foul play at first, but the investigation said my aunt had accidentally used poisonous mushrooms. My uncle was so furious he hit her so hard she went deaf in one ear. If it weren't for Grandpa's first dream, I probably wouldn't be alive right now. That thought sent a chill straight through me. What if the gold was real? I had to go back to the old house. 3 hours later, I took a cab to the village. First thing I saw was my uncle's 3-story house. I could faintly hear my mom and the other aunts chatting outside in the yard. I slipped by without alerting them and headed to the old house. Grandma passed early, and after Grandpa died, the place sat empty. A big rainstorm a couple years back left it condemned. Dad and the uncles figured they'd wait for it to collapse before building something new, but the old place just kept hanging on. The gate wasn't even locked. Weeds had taken over everywhere. I went straight for the main hall. Grandpa said the gold was in the southeast corner, 3rd row up from the ground, 7th brick from the right. The gold was behind it. Half an hour later, I carefully pulled out that brick, and sure enough, there was a round golden disc. I weighed it in my hand, roughly half a pound. Real gold. My hands were shaking. Everything Grandpa said in the dream was true. I opened the calculator on my phone. The value of this thing was exactly enough to buy the car I'd been eyeing, cash. I went home loaded with gifts, told my parents I'd take them on a trip, and that I'd be picking up the car when we got back. My aunt barely looked up from cracking sunflower seeds. The Zhu family's always been about filial piety. I spent 2 days drinking with the uncles. Then at dawn, a loud crash woke me up. Then my aunt screamed, "Someone died at the old house!" It was my uncle. He'd been digging at the wall and got crushed to death. The village elders stood nearby with their grandkids, rubbernecking. Dad grabbed me and dragged me home, locked the door behind us. "Xuchang, your uncle must have overheard something." Overheard what? The gold. My head was foggy, but one look at my dad's face and it hit me like ice water. After everyone left last night, I pulled out the gold in front of my parents, bragging it was Grandpa's inheritance to me. My uncle must have come back for something he forgot. He must have heard about the gold, kept it to himself, and snuck off to dig, and that's what got him killed. I was so angry at myself I slapped my own face. Grandpa specifically said not to tell anyone. If I hadn't gotten drunk and run my mouth, my uncle would still be alive, but it was too late for that now. My aunt passed out twice from crying in the yard. "You brought a curse on this family. What in that house was worth this? What are me and my son supposed to do now?" My mom felt bad for her. She tugged my sleeve. "Xuchang, was that really the only piece your grandpa left?" I was about to answer when things went sideways again. When the villagers pulled my uncle's body from the rubble, they found